The daily antidote of song. Another day, y'all, that we get to share the joy and the love and the passion and the heart of singing with all of you. Welcome to all of those who are joining us through live stream today. This is day 1888. Let me say that again. 1888 of the daily antidote of song, y'all. Wow! Every day, 7 days a week, where we bring to you fabulous song leaders and performers and stories and share. I'm Kathy Bullock, coming to you from Berea, Kentucky. Happy Friday. I'm so happy to see y'all. Girl, guys, we have a person for you today. That is the great Annie Patterson, and I'm going to talk about her in just a minute. In the meantime, let me welcome everybody who is here with us. We'll start with our illustrious, fearless leader, the great Joe Rossi. Joe Rossi, who is the founder and the visionary for this phenomenal family online that we have done for the last 5 years. Talking about Susan in Cincinnati. Hey, good to see you. Hoda in British Columbia. All right. Hey, Kathy in California. Arlene in Berkeley, California. Hi, Becky in British Columbia. There's Amanda in Michigan. Good to see you. Laris in the UK. Hi, Kathleen in Albuquerque. Hi, Marion in Brighton, the UK. Kathy in Colorado. Hello. Sue in Seattle. Hi, Adele. There's Neil in Boston. Hi, Nan in Michigan. Thank you, Sydney in California. Hey, Sheila in Florida. Bob and his Bears in Massachusetts. Hi, Bonnie in Boise, Idaho. Hi, Deborah. She's in Kentucky, down the road a piece from me. Hey, Gary in Massachusetts. Hi, Carolina, Boise, Idaho. And Aloysius, good to see you. Hey, Neil from Boston. Nan in Michigan. Hello, Sydney in California. Hi, Sheila. I already said hi to you. I'm saying hi again. All right. Hi, Sarah in Texas. Athena in Brooklyn, New York. Welcome, Ann in Maryland. Paul Tinkerheads, welcome to today. Hi, there's Nana in Boston, who's our tech person. Thank you, Anna, for doing what you do. Nancy from Washington State. Hi, Linda in California. There's Kay in Texas. Carol and Jenny from Suffolk. And Elizabeth from California. The Curly Tops from Vermont. William and Phil from Newcastle in the UK. Maggie in California. Moon in Alexandria. Here's Annette in California. And we have Carolyn in DC. And woo-wee! Take a deep breath with me in. And breathe out. Woo! Why? Because we can, y'all. Because we can. We have another opportunity today to celebrate today and continue on, starting over again, doing something new, doing the same thing as before, but, mainly like breathing and being here together, and it's just so exciting. I get to introduce our guest today. This is the great Annie Patterson from Amherst, Massachusetts. She is the creator of Rise Up Singing. That is probably a classic. For me, it's a classic in what it, and I would like, wow. And then she's a wonderful songwriter, singer herself. And she's a frequent visitor here to the Daily Antidote of Song. And we are so delighted and excited, Annie, to have you here. Join me, everybody, in welcoming Annie. Woo, woo,
woo, woo, woo, woo. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I love it. It's infectious.
It should be. Yes. We get to hear you today. Girl, I'm so excited. What you got for us? What you up to? How you feeling? What's up?
I know. What's going on? I love this community. I love you all so much. I love coming here. And I see friends and I see folks, local folks, and I see folks from afar that I love dearly. I'm going to do a song today, y'all. It's a little bit of a song that is a touchstone song for me. So I'm going to teach you the chorus. I'm going to sing A Healing in This Night by the wonderful Bob Franke. So the chorus starts, there's a pain here that slowly slips away. There's a love here that's leading us from darkness into day. There's stars here that fade against the light. They fall, but it's all right. There's healing in this night, and here's how it goes. There's a pain here that slowly slips away. There's a love here that's leading us from darkness into day. There are stars here that fade against the light. They fall, but it's all right. There's a healing in this night. I'm gonna sing it again. There's a pain here that slowly slips away. There's a love here. There's a love here that's leading us from darkness into day. And there are stars here that fade, but it's all right. They fall against the light. There's a healing in this night. Ah, you all look so good. I love the swaying. Feel free to ooh. Sing with me if you know it. Here we go. There are songs that never ask you anything. There are strings that beat against the wood. There are songs that ease the singer's heart to sing, and that's good. But there are words that change the way you look at things. There are sounds that silence idle talk. And there are songs that circle in your mind and seek your heart and find it and seize it like a hawk. There's a pain here that slowly slips away. There's a love here that's leading us from darkness into day. There are stars here that fade against the light. They fall, but it's all right. There's healing in this night. There are trials that trick you into loneliness. There are tears that burn until they fall. There are needs that tear you when you turn away. When they call, there's a pain here that slowly slips away. There's a love here that's leading us from darkness into day. And there are stars here that fade against the light. There are hearts to hold you when you've done your best. For the love you leave within their lives. There are friends to hear if you should cry, to pray if you should die, and songs to sing us all. There have been times when working for my sanity, in my mind, seemed the only one. There've been days when no one seemed to understand what I've done, but there are ears to hear me in my softest voice. There are hands to hold and point the way, and there are men and women on this path to laugh if I should laugh and find me if I stray. There's a pain here that slowly slips away. There's a love here that's leading us from darkness into day. There are stars here that fade against the light. They fall, but it's alright. There's a healing in this night. There are stars here that fade against the light. They fall, but it's alright. There's a healing in this night.
Healing in this night. Wow, Annie. Oh, y'all, please join me in just thanking her for this blessing, this warm embrace. If you ever get a hug, feel a hug through the sounds and your beautiful voice. I felt that today. And hope. There's love in that song.
Love and hope.
Wow.
And a reminder, we're not alone.
Yes.
Gosh, you know, it feels like you are, especially if you're like me and you're reading the New York Times way too late at night.
Oh my God.
Right? I gotta stop doing that. But
I
yeah, we're not
know.
alone.
We're not.
No.
We're not alone. And that song, I mean, it's like a theme song we want to sing every day, every night. Oh, wow. What brought you to that particular song? So you have so many through Rise Up Singing. But tell me a bit about that one and how.
Yeah. Oh, well, you know, a lot of folks know Bob Franke's work. Great Storm is Over, all kinds of wonderful songs. I knew about Bob Franke before we even made Rise Up Singing. I loved his music. I kind of found him because I used to do a folk radio show on WXPN in Philadelphia.
Did you?
Yeah, 3 hours every Monday morning. It was called Homegrown.
Wow.
And this was back in 1979. And I had access to their library. It was the biggest folk library on the East Coast at the time of records. So, you know, I discovered a lot of wonderful artists that I loved. And Bob Franke was one of them. Of course, he's been around writing songs and just amazing songwriter. This song became a touchstone of mine, I think, during the pandemic.
Wow.
You know?
It makes sense.
Yeah. And I was, you know, I guess I've always loved songs that feel a little sad, but they're hopeful.
Yes. Because it's acknowledging where you are. It's not always boop it up. You know, that's not life. It's
Right.
life.
And
it's life.
Exactly. Right? Acknowledging where you are. But it's also not exactly telling you every single thing that's wrong in the country.
Right. Yes, we
Which
could go
I
on.
do say I love my songwriters friends who who have that knack of writing about current topical things. But I do love me a song that just takes me away.
I mean, this song can apply today, 100 years in the past, 100 years in the future. It's going to be, long as they're human people, humanity, there's healing in the night.
Yeah, their hearts to hold you when you've done your best.
Yes.
Because
yes.
Lord knows we're all just doing the best we can.
That's
and
it.
if you forget that, I'm here to remind you.
Say that again. Annie says,
forget. Exactly. I feel like that's what, listen, everybody here agrees that's what Daily Antidote is about. We're here together. Community, reminding, all of the good things.
Take it to the bank, y'all. That is so true, Annie. Oh my gosh.
Chink, 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 chink. I'm richer because of being here with you, Kathy.
I'm richer because of you, Annie, and that sparkle and those red glasses and that glorious velvety voice and the song that is so empowering on the Daily Antidote of Song with all these marvelous folk and those in live stream. Wow. Yes. Now tell me about, I hear that you're doing a documentary. Tell me about this. Tell me.
Oh my gosh. We did a documentary with Polly Wells, a wonderful filmmaker from Canada, and producer Candida Paltiel. The documentary was filmed before the pandemic. We were able and lucky enough to be able to go up to talk with Pete Seeger, who was a big supporter of Rise Up Singing, big supporter of our work, and friend to so many. And we were lucky enough to go and just have a sit down talk with him. So the filmmaker put a documentary together. It's called We Began to Sing, and it's available for free until June 15th. So we've put the link to that film. It's about 23 minutes long. It doesn't take long. Watch it, enjoy it, have a little chunk of love and reminder of, what a good soul our friend Pete was to humanity.
Yes.
I mean, we're carrying on his work. Every single one of us. We're carrying on his work. We began
to sing, and today is June 6th, and it's free up until June 15th.
Yes.
If
you have a sing along the night of June 16th and you want to show it, you can play it through the night of the 15th. But it won't go through the night of the 16th. So.
And then after that, where will we get it?
Well, after that, the link takes you to the website, and you can email the filmmaker. Because if you want to show it, if you like it, and you're like, we want to show it at such and such a group, you can talk to them about it.
That is so great, and you are so cool. Now listen, if there's somebody in the world who doesn't know Rise Up Singing, which I can't imagine there isn't, but if there's someone who doesn't, tell us again, what's that?
Absolutely. There's so many people who don't know about our songbooks. I mean, a lot of people might, but so Rise Up Singing is a resource. It's a songbook with lyrics and chords to 1,200 songs. Our second songbook is a sequel. It's called Rise Again. It has 1,200 different songs in it. It's a resource. It's meant to be a resource for people to just build community. It's not necessarily meant to have people stick it in their faces while they're singing, but just to kind of start. And also our website's a resource. You can go on there and learn about all the songs in our books. And then our songbooks, of course, don't have all the best songs in the world. There's more. So as we learn them, we put more songs on our website that we
just a few 2,400 songs. That's it. Yeah. I mean, riseupsinging.org if you want to go online, and you put my book is upstairs. I'd show that to everybody right now, and I'm sure there are others. But it's a classic.
And it's a good thing to keep in your trunk of your car, and
at all times.
A lot of really, really famous musicians have it in the trunk of their car because it's like a little bit of a resource.
That's what I'm saying. It's a classic. You can't remember that song? You better go there. But thank you for making that.
We could go on. I know it's time here, but we could go on.
We could, but since we have to pause now and move to the rest of our day and sort of wind up for right now, because there's always tomorrow, remember, y'all. Here on the Daily Antidote of Song, we're going to invite you to sing it once more and again. Like, one more time. Like, yes. It is
Yes.
so beautiful. And if you want to find out more, there's Annie's website, which is on the chat, and I think it'll be on the YouTube, or you can link to Carpe Diem and find out all about it.
Yes.
Back to the song Healing in the Night.
I'm going to do the first verse and the chorus, and then we'll repeat the chorus. I think that's going to
All
be
right.
enough to lead us out. If it's not, I'll keep singing. There are songs that never ask you anything. There are strings that beat against the wood. There are songs that ease the singer's heart to sing, and that's good. But there are words that change the way you look at things. There are sounds that silence idle talk, and there are songs that circle in your mind and seek your heart and find it and seize it like a hawk. There's a pain here that slowly slips away. There's a love here that's leading us from darkness into day. And there are stars here that fade against the light. They fall, but it's alright. There's a healing in this night. There's a pain here that slowly slips away. There's a love here that's leading us from darkness into day. And there are stars here that fade against the night. They fall, but it's alright. There's a healing in this night. Do-do-do. There's a pain here, slowly slips away. There's a love leading us, darkness into day. There are stars fade against the light. Fall, it's alright. There's healing in this night.
There's healing in the night. Please join me again. Some of you already said thank you. Let's all say thank you again to Annie Patterson. Thank you for blessing our hearts, for filling us with such love and healing. And healing right here, right there, whatever your time period is. For me, it's around noontime, in the East Coast is the afternoon or evening, other parts of the world. Just feeling that love. Oh, thank you, Annie. Ah, woo! This healing in this night. This healing in the night. Woo! I'm gonna be walking around singing that all day. Healing. And I would say people would think I'm a little crazy, but if they know me, I do this anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? I just say, check out the Daily Antidote of Song, so your heart can also feel the love and the healing and the hope and the renewal, restoration, all that. Looking at these beautiful faces here on Zoom of our Zoom family. Love to you, Annie. Love to all of y'all. Now, tomorrow, let me tell you what's happening. Oh, well, before I do that, we have had a week, y'all, of fabulous singers. On Monday, we had Reggie Harris from Michigan, the great Reggie. On Tuesday, we had Eduardo and Valentino from Italy, like the country Italy. On Wednesday, we had Wes Weddle, who was in Seattle. Wes, if I said your last name wrong, please forgive me. And then on Thursday, we had Aileen Vance from California. Friday, today, we had the fabulous Annie Patterson, Healing in the Night, from Massachusetts. Then tomorrow and Saturday, we'll have Jillian Matunda. I think that's right, Matunda. And Jillian is from Washington, D.C. See with us. And Sunday, we'll have Bethany Yarrow from New York City. So we're like all around the world. Is it coming on in here to share? And so I'm hoping that you will plan to join us tomorrow and the next day. So now I get to say, see you later as you think about your healing in the night. Woo! Thank you again, Annie. Much love to you. It's so good to see you. It's so good to hear you. It's so good to get a little taste of your magic. Thank you. Continue doing all the fabulous things you do, and check her on the website and all that. Annie Patterson, right? Is that the right website, Annie? If we want to catch hold to what's happening. All right. We'll do that. Much love to you. Thank you, Susan, for joining us from Cincinnati. Thank you, Kathy from California. Arlene in Berkeley, California. And Becky in British Columbia. Amanda in Michigan. Laris in the UK. There's Miles. Hi, Miles. And thank you for Laris from the UK. Marion from Brighton, UK, Sue in Seattle, Neil in Boston, Nan in Michigan, Sydney in California, Sheila with the Rise of Singing in Florida, Bob and Mabel and the Bears, Bonnie in Boise, Idaho, and there's the great Joe. I always have to stop and do this for Joe, our fearless leader, who I respect and appreciate so much. You all don't know the hours that this person has put in to make sure we have this magic. Day 1888. Carolyn, thank you for showing that Rise Up Singing, that masterpiece by Annie Patterson and her crew. Thank you for joining us. Thanks, Paul. Thanks for being with us. Thank you, Kathleen in Albuquerque. Thank you, Sarah in Texas. And Deborah in Kentucky down the road. Thanks, Gary from Massachusetts. Donnie, Leanna. And I think Alice is there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. From Vermont, Ruth from Birmingham, UK. Let me go to the next page. Let's see what we got. Hoda from the British Columbia, Kathy from Colorado, Ruth from Birmingham. I think I said that for Ruth. Hi, William and Phil in Newcastle in the UK. And Delhi, thank you for joining us from Maryland. Christine in Ottawa, Canada, and Anna, who is our tech person, joining us from Massachusetts. Nancy from Washington. Then we have Carol and Jenny from Suffolk, the Curly Tops, Vermont Moon from Virginia, Annette, California, Athena from Brooklyn, and Lynn from Connecticut. Everybody have a great and happy Friday, and see you tomorrow.